Hi, I'm Jason with Burton Snowboards. I'm here at ERIK'S today to talk to you about the women's binding lineup. So when you start getting into the bindings, these are true women-specific bindings because women's feet are narrower, they have different shaped calves, things like that, and we accommodate for all of that within the women's bindings. So they definitely they fit a lot better. If you have a binding that fits better, that's more comfortable, you're not cranking your straps down as tight, which alleviates a lot of pressure on your feet. Keeps your feet from falling asleep and hurting, that sort of thing. So getting a really good anatomically correct binding makes all the difference in the world when especially when you're spending, all day out on hill in these things. So, but as you go up in price, I just wanted to kind of point out the little bit different features. Not necessarily as you go up in price are you getting stiffer, more responsive. You're just getting a little bit more comfort features. Durability is not really any different from our high end to the low end, but you're getting more performance, features as you go up, and just kind of try to point those out and help kind of figure out what's going to work for you. So on our introductory price point, we got the Citizen. So this is a polycarbonate base plate, which is definitely on the softer side. So more beginner, intermediate riders, people that are pretty lightweight. You're not putting a lot of force into the binding. You want to have a little bit more mobility, especially when you're riding these softer boards. Definitely a softer, lower end binding might even be a better binding for you, when you're just starting out, because it's just not going to be as, clamped down to the board. But it does have our injection molded hammock strap on there, injection molded toe strap, aluminum buckles. All the bindings have a really good adjustability of different adjustments on the strap. This is the reflex base plate all the way throughout, which works with the flex of the board. You definitely get better board feel, better cushioning with bindings with the reflex, and you can put them on any board out there. So killer binding for the cash with the Citizen. You go up to the Scribe. So very similar binding as far as the base plate and straps, but here you go to a more responsive high back. So not quite as the Citizen isn't quite as stiff, but this one's definitely more responsive. It has the forward lean adjustment on this dial, so you don't have to respace the high back, do all the other things. But more high back or more forward lean is just going to give you better heel edge response depending on what you like, and you can just reach down and twist that. So going from there, a little bit more responsive high back, like I said, and then going from there to the Lexa. Lexa is definitely probably best bang for the buck. So we have got girls and team that ride this binding just because they like its kind of middle of the road flex to it. So you do go to a little stiffer base plate with this. It is a 30% glass to nylon ratio, so really good middle of the road. It's going to drive any of the bindings out there or any of the boards out there. You do go to a hammock strap 2.0 with this. It does have the spine through the middle, which gives you that response, but it does have the hammock on the inside that really eliminates that pressure. And again, all the straps are injection molded. So we went away from stitch straps. Injection molding, it just works better. Also just less waste, that sort of thing. So then going up from the Lexa to the Lexa X, again, not necessarily stiffer. You're just getting a little bit extra performance features, like you're getting gel in the heel to take out those impacts. You're getting the heel hammock here, which grabs the backstay of the boot, again anchoring you into the binding without as much pressure. You're getting our asymmetrical hammock strap here, so a little bit more freedom of movement in here, a little softer density. You're also getting our double take buckles, so a little bit smoother engagement, a little bit more durable, a little smoother there. So once you get up into the Lexa and Lexa X, they are also available in the EST version. So you get them in Reflex or EST. Again, with EST, you have to ride them only with boards with the channel. So this just gives you infinite adjustability, better cushioning, better, and all that. But again, it is the best binding to board interface, but only on boards with the channel. So if you have multiple boards from different vendors, definitely make sure you're getting the reflex binding. But if you're riding a Burton board, you want the best adjustability, best interface, get something with an EST model. So again, that's kind of the women's binding lineup. Hopefully that helps steer you in the right direction on which binding is the best one for you.